Hello and welcome to the lesson where we'll be discussing operator precedence in Java. During this lesson, we'll discuss the following topics: understanding operator precedence in expressions, and also we'll see some examples of how operator precedence affects the outcome of an expression. When working with expressions in Java, it's important to understand how the order of operations or operator precedence affects the outcome. Operator precedence determines the order in which operations are performed in an expression. For example, take the expression from the demo 1, int x equals 5 plus 3 multiplied by 2. In this case, the multiplication operation, 3 multiplied by 2, is performed first, and then the addition operation, 5 plus 6, is performed. The final value of x will be 11. Java has a set order of precedence for operators, with some operators having a higher precedence than others. For example, the multiplication and division operators have a higher precedence than the addition and subtraction operators. This means that if an expression contains both multiplication and addition, the multiplication will be performed first. Here is a general order of precedence for operators in Java from highest to lowest. The highest one is the parentheses. After that, increment and decrement operators go, then unary negation and positive operators, then multiplication, division and modulus, then addition and subtraction, then comparison operators, then equality operators, then logical operators, ternary operator, and finally assignment operators. It's important to note that this order of precedence can be overridden using parentheses. It's also important to keep in mind that some operators have the same precedence level, and in this case, the operation will be performed from left to right. So, when working with expressions in Java, it's important to keep in mind the order of precedence of the operators to ensure the correct outcome. In the next part of this lesson, we'll take a look at some examples to see how operator precedence can affect the outcome of an expression. So feel free to pause the video and try out some expressions yourself using the order of precedence we just discussed. So let's dive deeper into how operator precedence affects the outcome of an expression. Operator precedence refers to the order in which operations are performed in an expression. It is important to understand operator precedence because it can greatly affect the outcome of an expression. So let's take a look at an example. Consider the following expression from the demo 2. Int a equals 2 plus 3 multiplied by 4. In this expression, the multiplication operator has a higher precedence than the addition operator. Therefore, the multiplication will be performed first, resulting in a value of 12. The final value of the variable a is 14. Now let's look at another example from the demo 3. Int b equals 2 plus 3 in parentheses multiplied by 4. In this expression, we have used parentheses to explicitly state that we want the addition to be performed first. Therefore, the value of b is 20. It's important to note that operator precedence can also be affected by the use of unary operators. For example, the following expression from the demo 4, int c equals minus 2 multiplied by 3. The unary operator, minus, has a higher precedence than the multiplication operator, or asterisk. So the value of c is minus 6, not 6. It's also good to know that the order of precedence among operators of the same precedence level is usually from left to right. For example, let's look at the demo 5. Int d equals 2 plus 3 minus 4. The addition operator plus is performed first, resulting in 5. Then the subtraction operator minus is performed, resulting in a final value of 1. So, to sum it up, operator precedence is the order in which operations are performed in an expression. It is important to understand operator precedence because it can greatly affect the outcome of an expression. You can use parentheses to explicitly state the order of operations you want to be performed. And as always, if you have any questions or need further clarification, please don't hesitate to ask. And thank you for attention and happy coding. Bye.